Actually live on YouTube.
Oh, great.
We were living, now we are live.
Test speaker.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to our mock contest. Please note that we will be running this contest almost as if it's a real contest, which means if there are any errors identified during the contest itself, please note it down, but let us not interrupt the flow of the contest. We will continue, and then lessons learned will be done at the end of the contest. With that, the contest will officially commence with the Sergeant at Arms, Khalid Abdullah. Over to you.
Thank you, Eddie Kajetan. We are starting, about to start. I would go with the list of the dignitaries, although I know that they are not here, for the sake of rehearsing as well the script. Region 11, Advisor, DTM Ali Shahbaz Ali. District 20, Director, DTM Wafa Salman. District 20, Program Quality Director, DTM Hamad Salim. District 20, Club Growth Director, DTM Alka Kumra. Division D, Director, DTM Pon Sankra. Event Chair, DTM Sanjeev Mohabbatra. District officials, past, present, and future, fellow Toastmasters, and honorable guests. Good evening. Welcome to Bahrain Toastmaster Annual Contest for Division D for the term 2019-2020. May I ask our moderator to play the national anthem of the Kingdom of Bahrain. Thank you, moderator. This is DTM Khalid Abdullah, your Chief Sergeant at Arms for today's contest. I'm sure you are all eager to develop your destiny with Division D, and that's the theme for our contest today. But since this is a historical moment for our beloved division, let me remind you of few rules related to such virtual contest. Kindly make sure that your device, either laptop or phones, are charged and you have stable internet connection. Although the chat box is permitted to co-host only, kindly refrain from any side chats in the chat box, especially when the contestant is giving a speech. Kindly mute your mic and close your video when the role players or contestant are speaking, or else the sergeant at arms would be forced to switch them off, and then you would not be able to switch them on by yourself. We request all to log in with your correct name for the host and co-host to recognize you. Kindly avoid entering or leaving the virtual contest back and forth, as this would create unnecessary workload administering the waiting room. Kindly note that the contestants have full responsibility for their internet and stage setup. Contestant will not be able to compete unless they are able to share their video and be visible and audible to all. As a Chief Sergeant at Arms, I will take care of preparing contestants for their speaking position before handing them over to Contest Master for formal introduction. Timing will begin once formal introduction by Contest Master is done, by any word uttered or stage act, etc., done by the contestant. I will now read the district mission. We build new clubs and support all clubs in achieving excellence. With this, I would like to introduce the Master of Ceremonies for today. She is Toastmaster. Ramya Suresh is a novice Toastmaster of both Krypton Advanced Toastmaster Club and ICAP Toastmaster Club. She joined Toastmaster thinking she would overcome the fear of public speaking, but now she realizes Toastmaster not only makes her a better speaker, but brings out other skills she didn't know she had. She's a lifelong learner who likes to update herself of new technologies. She is an MPhil degree holder in IT. She is an online day trader in equity and crude oil of India's stock market and loves the adrenaline rush of ebb and flow of candlesticks. An avid reader, passion to paint and blogger, love to write, then speak. Her favorite quote, everything starts with a dream. Without further ado, please help me welcome Toastmaster Ramya to sail the ship of this virtual contest.
Fellow Toastmasters, ladies and gentlemen, good evening to you all. It gives me an immense pleasure to welcome you all for Bahrain Toastmasters Mock Contest of Division D, District 20. It's an honor to be Master of Ceremonies of Division D Mock Contest in this virtual gathering. Today's contest provides an opportunity for Toastmasters to interact virtually. Our theme BTAC D 2020 contest is Develop Your Destiny with Division D. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, our motto for making these contests possible is to develop our destiny by giving opportunities for the contestants to achieve their dreams and help us all to liberate ourselves from this chaotic and difficult life so we can all enjoy a global unity. Dr. Ralph C. Smedley, the founder of Toastmasters, said, "We learn best in the moments of enjoyment. So relax, learn, and enjoy the mock contest." Moving on with the agenda, let me call upon a charismatic leader, started as a member of Babcock Toastmasters Club, had been an area director and active role player in many events. He is very pleasant and motivational speaker. Please welcome our Division D Director, Distinguished Toastmaster, Dr. Pon Shankar.
Thank you, Master of Ceremonies, Toastmaster Ramya. I would like to call Division D, Evaluation and Humorous Mock Contest to order. Fellow leaders, honorable dignitaries, energetic organizers, and our heroes of the day, our beloved contestants. Good evening. Today in the world, a lot of things have stopped, but still, a lot of good things have never stopped. One such thing is our Toastmasters contest. We all find the way to conduct the division level contest from physical to virtual. The kudos goes to a lot of leaders like Toastmaster Kejetan Barreto, Toastmaster DTM Khalid Abdullah, and many such leaders who found a right way to conduct this division level contest in a successful way by abiding all the rules and regulations stipulated by Toastmasters International. Good luck, contestants. I wishing you all the very best, and back to you, MC.
Thank you, Distinguished Toastmaster Dr. Pon Shankar. Now let's move on to our prestigious banner march. Division D has 4 areas. Let's start with Area 8. 8 is headed by Toastmaster Vijay Chandran. The clubs under Area 8 are Bahrain Toastmasters, MJS Toastmasters Club, Smedley Bahrain Toastmasters, Muttamil Toastmasters Club, Bahrain Odia Samaj Toastmasters Club, and Bahrain Panbalarhal Toastmasters Club. Area 9 is headed by Toastmaster Manoj Pandey. The clubs under Area 9 are WMC Toastmasters, Babco Toastmasters, FC Mahubai Toastmasters, Banagas Toastmasters Club, and St. Paul Toastmasters. Area 10 is headed by Toastmaster Anil Pachlangia. The clubs under Area 9 are Indian Club Toastmasters, Tasca Toastmasters, Palakkad Toastmasters, and GP Toastmasters. Area 11 is headed by Toastmaster Panchu. The clubs under Area 9 are Krypton Advanced Toastmasters, Krypton Toastmaster Arabic Debates Club, Indian Academy Toastmaster, Krypton Innovative Toastmasters, and Ikhata Humorous Toastmasters Club. It's time to begin the first contest. Our first contest for today is the Evaluation Speech Contest. To conduct the evaluation contest, we have a Toastmaster who has a doctorate in yoga and life sciences. He is teaching yoga for the last 28 years in India, and he owns a company, a health and fitness company in Bahrain. Please welcome Toastmaster Manoj Pandey.
Master of Ceremonies, thank you. Toastmaster Ramya, distinguished judges, chief judges, DTM Murali, fellow Toastmaster, and distinguished guests. Welcome to the mock evaluation speech contest of Division D for the year 2019-20. And I am Toastmaster Manoj Kumar Pandey, your contest master. Contests are an important part of Toastmaster International Education Program. They provide an opportunity for Toastmaster to gain speaking experience, as well as an opportunity for other Toastmaster to learn by observing proficient speakers. I would now mention our Chief Judge, Toastmaster Murali from Kuwait, and will ask the timer, Toastmaster Prabodh, to demonstrate the timing devices. Toastmaster Prabodh, hope you are there.
Please unmute him.
Hello, yes, I'm ready.
Yeah, please. Can you demonstrate the timing device?
Yes. Okay.
Yeah. Hope Chief Judge and the contestant has taken a note of that timing devices as demonstrated by our timer. Now, can I call on the Chief Judge permission to start the contest?
Excuse me, before we start the contest, as per, I would like to see every participant to open their video. And others, can they switch off the video so that I can see only those participants in one room?
Okay.
Okay, Alpesh, Apurva, Sandhya, Rajamanikam, Nikita, Pannir. That's all? No, Sandhya, Apurva, okay. Okay. Can you all show me the paper which you are having it?
We have Toastmaster Khalid Amin. If you don't mind, switch your camera on.
Yes, yes.
We have only one contestant who is maybe having some issues with his camera.
Who is that? DTM Khalid?
I'll unmute you, DTM Khalid Amin. Not able to communicate with the contestant. DTM Khalid, can you hear us? Yes, now he's unmuted. DTM Khalid?
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
I'm here, but I already have mentioned I may have to leave any minute because I'm preparing for another meeting. So I have mentioned this to our contest master. So
Okay.
okay, just for your information, so you don't have to disrupt the.
Okay.
I
No
mean, it's a
problem.
mock, so it's okay.
No problem.
But I will be there on the May 15th. No problem.
Okay, thank you.
My
Alpesh,
pleasure.
thank
So
you.
Khalid Amin is leaving.
Alpesh, someone is there in your room?
Pardon?
Yeah.
Are you talking
Okay.
to?
Yeah, you can leave. Khalid.
Okay.
Okay,
Thank you.
DTM Khalid, you can leave.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Thanks for your
God bless.
understanding.
Yeah. So great. Now I'm fine, contest master.
Okay.
Are we
Thank
going with
you.
the order and the agenda as per advice? I haven't heard
No,
you.
he will announce now.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you, Chief Judge. If you're satisfied, now I will ask. I will tell you the speaking order of the contestant. Our first contestant name is Toastmaster Alpesh. Second will be Toastmaster Nikita Krishnadas.
Can we, sorry, I think there is the, whatever order you're saying are not as per the display on the slide. So which is the right order? Head of Education?
I can't see the slide. Are you
Yeah,
able to
I
see?
think, no, the slides were gone.
Yeah, let's the slides.
In the slides, I can see Osama Jabri, the first one, first contestant.
But he is not here now.
So we can skip him. You want to continue?
Sandhya Shukla. What's wrong?
Refer to the agenda.
Now,
same
what are
previous
the
agenda.
why is this discrepancy? You have a different one, and they are having.
Yeah.
The speaking order has been done for mock test or for the main contest
Mock,
also.
for the mock.
Okay. DTM Khalid, let him say that, and you can arrange it accordingly.
Okay, go ahead, Toastmaster Pandey.
Manoj, go ahead with your order.
Yeah,
Okay. Toastmaster Alpesh is our first contestant. Contestant number 1, Toastmaster Alpesh. Contestant number 2, Toastmaster Nikita Krishnadas. Toastmaster 2, Toastmaster Nikita Krishnadas. Contestant number 3, Toastmaster Raj Manikam. Contestant number 3, Toastmaster Raj Manikam. Contestant number 4, Toastmaster Sandhya. Contestant number 4, Toastmaster Sandhya. Now the next contestant has left, so contestant number 5th will be Toastmaster Osama. Contestant number 6, Toastmaster Shama. Contestant number 7 is Toastmaster Apurva. Contestant number 7 is Toastmaster Apurva.
Huh?
Sorry,
6.
6th, yeah. Contestant number 6, Toastmaster Apurva. Contestant number 7, Toastmaster Paneer. Contestant number 7, Toastmaster Paneer.
Toastmaster Osama is here.
I cannot see him. No.
Even I cannot see.
So I think order need to be changed.
Yeah. Khalid and Osama is not there.
No, Khalid is okay. He was here and he left to saying that.
Yeah.
Okay. So we have 6 contestants only.
Yeah. Should I repeat the speaking order once again?
Yeah, please repeat.
No problem. Contestant number 1, Toastmaster Alpes. Contestant number 1, Toastmaster Alpes. Contestant number 2, Toastmaster Nikita Krishnadas. Contestant number 2, Nikita Krishnadas. Contestant number 3, Toastmaster Raj Manikam. Contestant number 3, Toastmaster Raj Manikam. Contestant number 4, Toastmaster Sandhya. Contestant number 4, Toastmaster Sandhya. Contestant number 5, Toastmaster Apurva. Contestant number 5, Toastmaster Apurva. Contestant number 6, Toastmaster Paneer. Contestant number 6, Toastmaster Paneer. Can we proceed, Chief Judge?
You can go ahead. You have to get something from me?
Nothing, just your permission.
Okay.
May I just ask Toastmaster Alpish to start his video? Thank you.
Senior, Chief Sergeant at Arms, I am not able to see everybody in one window. I have 20 people, but there are some 2 people on other side. Anyhow, so you also have monitor it parallel, please. Great.
No worries.
Okay, go
You
ahead.
can always use gallery view.
Yeah, I'm using gallery view only. Luckily, we have 38 people even for mock. I understand. I think for the main one, we will have 380 people. So I'm able to see only 25 people in one gallery.
I will be calling the first test speaker.
Yes, yes. You have to call the test speaker.
Toastmaster Alpes to be here, and the rest will be.
No. All will be here. Test speaker will be speaking.
Yeah,
and
after that.
Can we make sure that we don't give instructions? Just let's continue, and if there is.
Now let me call our test speaker. Who hails from India, Maharashtra, Pune. He is an automotive supply chain professional currently working in Al Hanim Industries, Kuwait. He has been in Toastmaster for less than 1 year only. Let us welcome our target speaker, none other than Toastmaster Devendra Mule. Devendra Mule with his speech title 5S. Devendra Mule is speech title 5S.
Chief Judge, I don't have Davendra in the participant list.
He is there in that Devendra name.
He is there.
Yes.
I can see Devendra now.
Yes, he's there.
Okay, Toastmaster Devendra, can you speak
Yeah,
for a little?
I'm able to see you all.
And we can see you. May I remind you to pin the timer, please, if not done yet?
I'm not able to see the timer, that's
Can you please locate the timer? The timer is, you can go to the participant list and
Yeah, I
search
got it.
for the timer. Okay, can you pin the timer?
Yeah.
Okay, let me know when you are ready to speak. Just give me thumbs up.
We can start?
If you are ready, yes, please let me know.
Yeah.
You're ready?
You're ready.
Okay, whenever you're ready, you can start, please.
Good evening, all, the fellow Toastmaster and the judges. My name is Devendra Mule. I am from the Kuwait Toastmaster Club. And today my speech is on topic 5S. Before I start, I will request all of you to just have a look around in your areas. Wherever you are sitting, just take a look around. Take few seconds, just take a look around. Hope everybody has done that. My speech is regarding 5S. It is a Japanese technology. The 5S started first S with salt. Salt is nothing but whatever unnecessary, unwanted things in our home, because with this pandemic, COVID-19, we are all working from the home, and entire family is at home, correct? So we need to ensure that everything is sorted so that all unnecessary items are one area and the necessary items are in one area. So first is we need to do the sort. Next is that set in order. So whatever things we require, we need to set in order so that whenever we require those things, we can recall those things on regular time intervals. That is set in order. Then third S is for shine. We need to ensure that our house, we need to ensure that wherever you are doing work, children are playing, they are in the house. So we need to ensure that everything is clean and it should shine. And the fourth S is standardize. It is nothing but whatever 3S are there, we need to follow by each member in the family to ensure that we set in order. First of all, we should sort, then set in order, and we should ensure that everything in the house, it should be shine. And then fourth is standardize. So we need to ensure that in the house, everybody from the child to adult, everybody follows that. And last is that sustain. We need to sustain this until what? Not only COVID-19, throughout the life, so that everyone follows the same rule in the house and ensures that we are get rid of this COVID-19. So again, I will explain 5S what we talk. First is sort, then set in order, then shine, standardize, and sustain. Thank you. Over to TMOD.
Toastmaster Manoj, you have to unmute yourself.
Sorry. Now, Toastmaster Alpes and rest all others will be isolated, and there will be 5 minutes note preparation. The timer will start the timing and you can see it.
The time taken, can I say the taken time of the test speaker?
Timer, can you reveal that? What was the time taken for the speaker?
Yes, the test speaker took 2 minutes 40 seconds. Thank you.
2 minutes 40 seconds. Now let us hear more from our test speaker.
1 minute. This is your moderator. I have not yet sent them to the isolation room. Should I send them now?
Yeah, please.
Yes, yes.
Shall I go to the breakout room or I will start the time? Timer, please go to the breakout room and start the timer once the chief judge tells you to start. I can confirm all the contestants are now in the isolation room with the chief judge and the sergeant at arms along with the timer. You now have 5 minutes to do whatever you want to do.
Thank you, moderator. Let's hear something more from our test speaker. How was he informed and how he could get to know about us, Division D?
Take few seconds, just take a look around. Hope everybody has done that.
Hope he is unmuted.
Yes, it is a Japanese technology. The 5S started.
Devendra, are you still there?
Salt is nothing but whatever unnecessary, unwanted things in our home, because with this pandemic.
Toastmaster Devendra. Someone which, yeah. Have you heard my question or should I repeat it for you, Mr. Devendra? You have to unmute yourself. We can't hear you.
Okay.
Yeah. So how did you come to know about us and when were you approached?
Actually,
How
our
do you
president, Mr. Murli, has called me and he told me that you can join this meeting today. And it was a pleasure to join this meeting because I come to know a lot of people.
Great. And how is your work going on in Kuwait nowadays?
Yeah, it is going on right now because of this COVID-19. Still, automotive is a essential services. That's why we are working. We are at the dealership here, so workshop is opening.
So you are working full time or you are working from home?
No,
or
during Ramadan time, 8:30 to 2:30.
Okay. And you are working from home?
No, we have to go to the office.
Okay, good. So how was your experience?
It was good. I admire that it started with the national anthem for Bahrain. That is a very good.
It might be a tradition in Kuwait also to start
Yeah,
your contest with the Kuwait. Yeah, that's good.
I am attending this first time. That's why I am not attended any
Yeah,
contest
you're
earlier.
just a Toastmaster for a year,
Yeah.
Good. Do you want to share anything more?
No, it was nice to have a meeting.
Other members can also interact with our test speaker if they have any questions.
I can try that if you wish.
Yeah, why not?
Do we have time for this?
But you have to keep an eye over there also.
I'm here. It's okay.
Okay.
Toastmaster
Please, go
Devendra,
ahead.
thank you so much for the lovely speech. 6S or 5S. I'm already a lean practitioner, so I knew
Great.
exactly what you were talking about. So thank you for reminding me of the lovely 6S thing.
Yeah, it was time was short.
Yeah, the time was short. Yeah.
Yeah.
So where have you used this before? Have you really implemented it?
I'm a green belt champion. Regularly,
Oh,
we are
okay.
using in my workplace. I'm in supply chain, no? So we have to use.
Nice, nice. Have you used it at home?
Definitely, because I'm telling you all the guys. So I need to ensure that now first I should follow that.
I think Chief Judge is calling me, so I'll just go to the meeting room. Sorry, the isolation room to see what's happening.
Okay.
So
I
now
must
you can tell.
apologize for Davendra because his name was given to me as DA and I was searching for DA Davendra
Oh,
and I found it as DE.
no worry. So whatever was left in your speech, now you can tell us, share with us what you wanted to tell more.
Actually, there is another one factor is that safety. That
Okay.
six is we need to ensure that not only setting in order, we need to follow the ended with the safety. That is the most important thing. And it is a simple technique. Anybody can do.
And how we can implement it in our families and all other day-to-day life.
Why not? It is a small thing. It is not a big thing. No? So the important is that each one should understand. No?
Yes, that's important.
What happened? Other people are not speaking?
They are just listening to us. If they have a question, they can unmute themselves. And
I think the time is up over there, so that.
Should I call the first speaker?
But no, he's not yet here. So we'll just wait for the first contestant.
Khali, in the meantime, we can talk?
Yeah. Till we are informed. Do you want to say something?
Yeah.
Now timer is
How is the condition in the Bahrain?
It's all going good. But I think the timer is back and the time is up.
Okay.
Still don't have the first contestant.
Is he all set? Okay. Contestant number 1, Toastmaster.
No, we don't have him yet. I said we still don't have the first contestant.
Okay.
We have to wait for the chief judge to come and say proceed, and then the first contestant should come.
Noted.
Yes. Yes. I can see the first contestant, but should we wait for the chief judge first? Chief Judge.
I'm here.
Should we start?
Yes, Captain.
Okay. Toastmaster Alpish,
Yes,
how are you doing today?
I'm fine, thank you. Very excited.
Could you please pin the timer?
Yeah, I pin it.
Excellent. So I assume you are already in your speaking stage and you are ready to go. Excellent. Good luck. Contest Master, all yours.
First contestant, Toastmaster Alpace. The stage is yours.
Contest master, fellow Toastmaster, dear guest, and all judges, very good evening. Before I start, I would like to congratulate Toastmaster Devendra for giving a wonderful message in today's speech. Starting with the evaluation, I would like to start with the title of the speech. He chose a topic title which is something impressive and made curiosity to the audience. Really good one. About content. Yes, he selected a content which is useful to every one of us. In fact, I use that concept in my house, not only this COVID time, most of the time. It is really helpful. A very good key message was selected by our Toastmaster. Moving forward, delivery. He structured them all in a very precise way. Sort, set in order, sign, standardize, and sustain. Really very good. About delivery. Yes, voice was very clear and loud, and he delivered the key message in a very effectively in a very short time. It's really very good. Coming to area of improvement. Yes, if I were there, I would have done little bit more addition to that is use of face expression and gesture. It could have been more effective if you use that. Vocal variety, you could have vary your voice, and at the end punchline. Yes, it's very good message in the speech, but giving a one line of punching that will make the effect of the message long lasting. All in all, you did a great job. Good topic selection, very good delivery, very well structured in a short time. And with these three areas of improvement about vocal variety, a punchline, and long lasting effect, and this expression will help. Thank you, and back to you.
Just a minute of silence for judges to mark their ballot. Okay. Contestant number 2, Toastmaster Nikita.
Toastmaster Manoj, can I just prepare the contestant on stage? Toastmaster Nikita,
Yes. Hello.
how are you doing today?
I'm doing great. How are you?
I'm good, excellent. So you are audible. Can you,
Okay.
may I remind you to pin the timer, please?
Yeah, please send.
Pinned. So whenever you are ready, just take your speaking position, give me thumbs up so we can go ahead and
I'm
start.
ready. In fact,
Ready. Thank you. All the best.
thank you.
Contest master, all yours.
Thank you. Contestant number 2, Toastmaster Nikita Krishnadas. Toastmaster Nikita Krishnadas, the stage is yours.
As soon as the lockdown started, one of the main worries that came into my mind is how am I going to spend this time? What am I going to do? And each and every day of my lockdown is spent with this frustration, looking at a possible answer. But today, I got that answer from our wonderful speaker, Toastmaster Davendra. Contest chair, fellow Toastmasters, and distinguished guests, a very good evening to one and all. What a beautiful topic. Our speaker made sure he chose a topic very simple and very important at this particular phase in our lives. The very topic, 5S, created a sense of curiosity among the minds of the audience. He made sure he set the stage for all the members of the audience to await for what he was going to say next. Then he went on to explaining each and every detail of what every S meant, giving us important life lessons and summarized in a very beautiful way by telling us how we have to implement it and by explaining to us what are the advantages of implementing these systems into our lives. It was a beautiful speech, but I have a few suggestions to make the speech even more beautiful and charismatic. I could notice that you had hand gestures, but they were not very visible to the users. So I would suggest next time, especially since we are in a virtual platform, you could place the camera a bit more back so that we can see more of your body language and we can be more involved. And I would also suggest the uses of pauses and voice modulation like first S, second S, third S, increasing the excitement of the audience. Overall, it was a beautiful speech and I can't wait to hear more from you. Back to you, contest chair.
Thank you. We'll observe a 1-minute silence for the judges to mark their ballots. Thank you.
Toastmaster Raja,
Yeah, yes, sir.
how are you doing today?
Yeah, good. Thank you.
Excellent. May I remind you to pin the timer, please?
Yeah, I done, sir.
Done?
Yeah.
So whenever you are ready, just take your speaking position and give me thumbs up to start the contest. Ready?
Yeah, ready.
Excellent. Contest master, all yours.
Thank you. Contestant number 3, Toastmaster Raj Manikam. The stage is yours.
Yes. Contest chair, good evening. Hello, Toastmasters. Today, our target speaker delivered a wonderful technical awareness speech. Of course, it's a timely speech. Nowadays, we need that awareness and discipline of 5 years. Generally, we have thanks to our speaker, because this type of training we have to pay a lot. So our speaker gave free consultation. Again, I really appreciate it. Then the speech is well organized. It's part of 5 years, and this is a objection of this. This should be, everybody should be have this 5 years discipline to avoid COVID. Of course, a little summary of personal life of these things. No, this 5 years is equivalent to our personal life. We have to follow that one. Speaker is very organized and used this pathway, and of course this we have to memorize this sort and set in order, shine, standard, and sustain. We have to follow this discipline. Then we will do the sustainability lifestyle in our future to avoid this type of virus. Timely speaker, very well. Of course, next, well summarized on this speech, and thanks a lot. Over the contest chair.
Thank you. We'll observe a minute of We'll now observe a minute of silence for the judges to mark the band.
Toastmaster Sandia,
Yes,
how are you doing today?
I'm good.
Excellent. May I remind you to pin the timer, please?
Yeah, I pinned the timer.
Whenever you are ready, take your speaking position. Just give me thumbs up. You just gave me thumbs up. So you're ready, right?
Yeah.
All the best. Contest master, all yours.
Contestant number 4, Toastmaster Sandhya. Toastmaster Sandhya, contestant number 4, the stage is yours.
Contest chair, fellow Toastmasters, honorable judges, and my speaker, Toastmaster Devendra in particular. Today we have witnessed Toastmasters' speech with the title 5S in the time of 2 minutes and 40 seconds. What I liked the best about his speech is the way he connected the 5S along with the current situation for sorting out, sitting order, shine, standardize, and sustainability, which is very much relevant in this current situation. The best thing I liked is the way he came and started the speech asking us to look around, and which kept us wondering what we are looking for. And then he started his speech, which allowed us to capture the audience attention. So we are anxious to know what he is going to tell us. He was confident, calm, and his speech had very clear clarity. And his topic very well connected the 5S with the takeaway message of the
definition of the 5S. And lastly, he has repeated it. That made us remember the things in our head. Now, with a little recommendation, Toastmaster Devendra, you can take your speech to the next level. One thing, the first thing that we noticed was, I noticed was the speech was monotonous. So we could have a little variation in voice when you were giving, and to add to it, sprinkle it with some life examples, with a personal story, which will add more value to the 5S that you have given. The second thing was gestures. When you were speaking, the gestures were missing, so we can add some gestures. The third would be to stand up and use the stage. You have a lot of stage, use the stage and do this. To summarize my speech with a personal story and voice variations and some gestures, you can take your speech to the next level. Over to you, contest chair.
Thank you. We'll now observe a minute of silence.
Toastmaster Apurva,
Yes,
how are you doing today?
I'm fine, thank you. How are you?
I'm never better. May I remind you to pin the timer, please?
Yeah, I've already done it.
Done. I assume you are in your speaking position.
Yes.
So may I have thumbs up with a smile? All the best. Contest master, all yours.
Contestant number 5, Toastmaster Apurva. Toastmaster Apurva, contestant number 5, the stage is yours.
Thank you, contest chair. Education is key to success, but it never succeeds awareness. Good evening, contest chair, fellow Toastmasters, and to my speaker in particular, Mr. Devendra Mule. Congratulations on delivering a speech that was very informative and very interesting. 5S, I'm sure everyone in this audience would have been very interested in the speech because it is a new concept and something that I have personally never heard of. What I loved about your speech was how you started it, 5S, and how you started elaborating it, which is sort, shine, standardize, sustain. It's all about purging and living in a minimalistic way, which is so important in today's world. Now, every speech can be improved, and we all strive for improvement because that's what we all need eventually. And what I would have done if I were in your position would be, you could have utilized your time better. You see, we, the audience, has given you 5 to 6 minutes of our precious time, and we expected you to probably use it well, to elaborate your speech better, because the problem with coming up with something very interesting is that we want more of it. We're never happy with the small thing that we get. So that's one thing that I would have done. And second, you could have implemented it more by using better examples in our day-to-day lives, especially how you could have standardized it or sustained it in terms of the current situation which is happening, the pandemic that's happening in the world. And thirdly, In a prepared speech, there's never room for grammatical error, and I felt you could have slightly improved on your grammar when you spoke. Apart from that, a wonderful speech with a very interesting concept. Just please look into your grammatical errors and probably utilize your time better, and we will be enthralled by your next performance, I'm very sure. Good luck to you. Back to you, contest chair.
Thank you. Will now We'll now observe a minute of silence for the judges to mark their ballots.
Toastmaster Panir,
Yep.
how are you doing today?
Good. How are you, DTM Khalid?
Never better. You're audible. You're audible and visible to me. Excellent. May I remind you to pin the timer, please?
Yeah. How do I do it?
You would see the are you using a laptop?
A phone.
Phone. So maybe swipe
Yeah.
to the left
I
or
can.
to the right until you find him. Then just double tap on the timer to fix it or to pin the timer. Done?
Done.
Excellent. So whenever you are ready in your speaking position, just give me thumbs up with a smile.
Thank you. I'm ready.
Good luck. Contest master, all yours.
Contestant number 6, Toastmaster Paneer. Contestant number 6, Toastmaster Paneer. The stage is yours. You can go ahead.
Gonna share just speaker Devendra Malai and fellow Toastmasters, Chief Judge. Good evening, all of you. Tonight, our speaker, he tried to inform us just by bringing the well-known practice of 5S. And then the good thing about the most I like from the speaker is he just related to apply those techniques while we are sitting at our home, and then how it's going to be useful to us. And then he just clearly, he pronounced each and every technique like sort, set in order, shine, standardize, and sustain, whatever it is. He said it very clearly and then what it is for. And he understood, he has a sense of timing because it is a mock contest, and then he knows that the allotted time is 2 to 3 minutes. So within this time limit, he set his pace and then he delivered what he was trying to deliver. What he could have done to make it much more better. In my perspective, in the opening, he was describing about himself. That could have been avoided because master of ceremony, he did, I mean, the contest chair, he did that job before. And second thing is personalizing. Instead of just telling you could apply there, you could have tell me that what he has done by how he benefited from those techniques. And third thing is, I mean, he chose to sit and deliver. I mean, by sitting and delivering, it's fine, but he could have showed the variation in his voice modulation. Overall, it is well informative, and the audience were, it suits the audience need, and it was pronounced clearly. Overall, it was an informative speech. Back to you. Thank you.
Now we'll observe 2 minutes of silence. And this brings an end to the evaluation contest. I would now like to hand over to the master of ceremony, Toastmaster Ramya Suresh. Over to you.
Thank you, Toastmaster Manoj Pandey, for handling the evaluation contest so proficiently. We are moving on to our final contest for today, humorous speech contest. To conduct humorous speech contest, we have an energetic Toastmaster who is with Toastmaster fraternity since 2017, current VPPR of Palakkad Toastmasters Club, a research associate with Al Arayad Eye Center. Please welcome Toastmaster Sijilal.
Thank you, Master of Ceremonies. Master of Ceremonies, distinguished judges, and fellow Toastmasters, welcome to the humorous speech mock contest of Division D for the year 2019-2020. I'm Toastmaster Sijil Lal, your contest master. Contests are an important part of Toastmasters International Education Program. They provide an opportunity for Toastmasters to gain speaking experience as well as an opportunity for other Toastmasters to learn by observing the proficient speakers. Today, we test the abilities of our members through a friendly mock contest to prepare the contestants for the actual contest. We have a distinguished panel of judges led by distinguished Toastmaster Murali Manohar. The contestants have been briefed of the contest rules. Contestants' speaking orders as follows. Judges and timers, please note their names. Contestant number 1, Toastmaster Sudhinder AP. Sudhinder AP. Contestant number 2, Toastmaster Sudhish Sharma. Toastmaster Sudhish Sharma. Contestant number 3, I think he's missing here now. Not sure. Toastmaster Subhas Saho. Then moving to contestant number 3, Toastmaster Kannan Kadireshan. Toastmaster Kannan Kadireshan. Contestant number 4, Toastmaster Ali Saleh, also not shown up here. So next contestant, contestant Toastmaster Yashodan Arun. Sorry, Toastmaster Yashodan Arun. And next contestant, Toastmaster Veronica. Toastmaster Veronica. And the last contestant, Toastmaster Rufus Pindo. Toastmaster Rufus Pindo. The speech shall be of 2 to 3 minutes. Timer, please demonstrate the timing. Timer.
Yes.
Green signal will be displayed at 2 minutes and will remain displayed for 30 seconds. Amber signal will be displayed at 2 minutes and 30 seconds and will remain displayed for 30 seconds. Red signal will be displayed at 3 minutes and will remain displayed until the speech is concluded. No audible device will be used to indicate over time. And there will be 1 minute silence between the contestants during which the judges will mark their ballots. And 2 minute silence will be observed at the end of the contest to help the judges to complete their ballots. Before we proceed, are there any questions? Contestants, are you ready? Timer, are you ready?
Yes.
Hope audience also ready. Chief Judge, are you ready?
I am ready.
Can we begin the contest?
Go ahead, please.
Thank you. So let's commence the humorous speech mock contest.
Toastmaster Sudundar, how are you doing today?
Fine.
May I remind you to pin the timer, please?
Yeah.
Chief Sergeant at Arms Khalid, can I make
Yes,
others to remove their video, please?
Sure. Noted. Toastmaster Sudundar?
Yes.
Are you taking your speaking position? I assume you are ready, right?
Yeah. Can you hear my voice clearly?
You are audible and visible and everything. So whenever you are ready, just give me a thumbs up. Good luck. Contest Master, all yours.
Thank you, Sergeant Tams. Toastmasters and judges, our first contestant is Toastmaster Sudindan with speech title Be Happy. Be Happy with Toastmaster Sudindan AP.
When you talk, you only repeat what you know. But when you listen, you may learn something new, said Dalai Lama. Contest chair, fellow Toastmasters, and media friends. Good evening. 2 days before, our division director just told us we are going to have a mock contest for 2 to 3 minutes. Prepare for it. Giving me time more than 2 weeks itself not enough to prepare for a humorous contest. Giving only 2 days for a humorous contest. Is it fair, division director? Anyway, it's okay. As a Toastmasters, we should be always ready to entertain our Toastmasters. You all know now we are having this COVID pandemic. I have started using the hand wash so many times that now my fingers and palms are visible. The notes are visible, which I wrote in 1995 for my exams. Friends, few days back in my office, they told me, Sudhir, somebody is waiting for you in the door. I don't know who's waiting for me in the door. I called my office boy. I told, Rajan, please check. They're telling somebody's waiting for me in the door. He went and checked and he called me back. Sudhir, nobody's there waiting for you. Again, 2 minutes later, again I got a call. Sudhir, somebody's waiting for you. I got so much frustrated and started yelling, who's there waiting for me? Suddenly, I wake up from my sleep. That was a sleep. Because of this COVID-19 pandemic, we are all upset with our minds. We don't know what's happening these days. But still, these things will also pass on. They will definitely win this pandemic. So, friends, fellow Toastmasters, let's be happy and positive and win this war against this COVID-19. Back to you, contest chair.
Now 1 minute silence for the judges to mark their ballots.
Toastmaster Shruti.
Yes, Toastmaster Khalid. Good
As
evening.
usual. How are you doing today?
I'm good, never better. Just learned it.
Excellent. May I remind you to pin the timer, please?
Yes, it's a good. Let me do it.
Excellent. If you are in your speaking position, just give me thumbs up with a smile. Good luck. Contest masters, all yours.
Thank you, Sergeant Terms, Toastmasters and judges. Our second contestant is Toastmaster Sudhi Sharma with the speech title Happily Ever After. Happily Ever After by Toastmaster Sudhi Sharma.
Once upon a time, in a far-off kingdom, there was this handsome prince who once came across this beautiful, fair lady in the village. He went up to her and asked for her hand in marriage. She looked at him up and down and said, no. And they both lived happily ever after. Contest chair, Toastmasters, guests. On the 70th wedding anniversary of my grandfather, he revealed the secret to his happy married life. He said, you all should remember, there are just 3 words to living happily ever after. I am sorry. You see, we have been listening to fairy tales ever since we were this small. Those beautiful tales about Cinderella and Prince Charming, when Prince Charming approached Cinderella and the shoe fit her foot. Voila! She was the princess, they both in love. got married and lived happily. Or did they live happily ever after? 1 year in the marriage, and the prince walks in, storming in the room, and shows Cinderella the shoe bill. The royal treasury is going to burn huge holes. We will be collapsing just paying for your shoes. How many shoes do you need? That glass slipper was good enough. It goes with all your dresses. The princess responded, I can't be seen wearing the same shoe all the time. And besides, I'm not that girl used to take for dinners and dances. All you do is sit on the couch, watch your television, twiddling your thumb on the remote all day long. You see, don't mess with the princess. Happily ever after. Ladies and gentlemen, the truth is you have to remember 3 words. I am sorry. And with the work at home culture, gentlemen, it is very much your key survival kit. Wake up in the morning, go to your wife, apologize. Don't even try figuring out what you did, what you're about to do. Just leave it. For women, it's a bit complicated. You see, it all depends on what I get to hear back. If he says, I'm sorry too, we get to live happily ever after. Contest chair.
Now 1 minute silence for the judges to mark their ballots.
Toastmaster Kannan,
Yes, Khalid, DTM.
how are you doing today?
Fantastic.
May I remind you to pin the timer, please?
Yeah. Yeah, done.
Excellent. So I assume you are in your speaking position. So give me just thumbs up with a smile.
Yes.
Excellent. Good luck. Contest masters, all yours.
Thank you, Sergeant Tams. Toastmasters and judges. Our next contestant is Toastmaster Kannan Kadireshan. Toastmaster Kannan Kadireshan.
Your life in your hand. Do you think, can you guess what is the most difficult for a core mechanical engineer? Yes, sitting at one place for 4 hours and to watch a training. My boss called me and asked to fulfill his KPIs. He told me, Kannan, you have to attend the motivational training. So I attended. The title, Your Life in Your Hand. To know that my life is in my hand, I have to sit for 4 hours and attend. I give it a try. The same day, when I came back home, I was asking my daughter the same question. Dear, do you think in whose hand your life lies? Without any hesitation, she replied. I was thinking that she would reply, you, the parents, are my life. But she replied, very politely, Internet, Internet is my life. You are not allowing me to go out. I cannot even go down to the car parking, and the internet is my one of the best friend present scenario. Oh my God. I asked, okay, what would our teacher would tell? I asked her teacher, Madam, what do you think? In what your life lies on? She immediately said, the Zoom. I surprised. Why? Do you think that to manage 60 students in a class is easy? In Zoom is very easy. If somebody is making naughty, immediately I unmute. So my problem is over. I asked my close friend, a doctor. He said, our lives lies on the PPEs. Today, we cannot know how the PPEs are made of. So we rely on only the PPE at this scenario. I asked my friend who is in political. He said, Kanan, until the people vote for us, our life lives on them. Once they vote, all their lives in my hand. I asked my old friend, dear, in whose hand your life lies? He replied, my life lies in my hand. I was surprised. Oh, great, he got it. But at that moment, he was drunk. So I came back and I was sitting and thinking, in whose hand my life lies? I saw, oh, my hand is with gloves. I have to now go remove it and wash it. I forgot and I just came from the office. So immediately I packed everything. I went and washed my hands. Dear friends, all our lives lies on our own hand. At this scenario, this proverb is very true. Back to you.
Now 1 minute silence for the judges to mark their ballots.
Toastmaster Yashudan. Toastmaster Yashudan.
Yes, DTM Khalid.
How are you doing today?
Excellent. How are you?
I am never better.
That's
Would
great.
May I remind you to pin the timer, please?
I
If
have
not
done it.
already. Excellent, I know it. So if I assume that you are already in your speaking position with a thumbs up and a smile, so we can start.
Sure, I'm ready.
Excellent. Contest Master, all yours.
Thank you, Sergeant Tams. Toastmasters and judges. Our fourth contestant is Toastmaster Yashodan Arun with the speech title, What is in a Name? What is in a Name by Toastmaster Yashodan Arun.
What is there in a name? That which we call a rose, by any other name, would smell as sweet, said Juliet in Shakespeare's famous play Romeo and Juliet. What is there in a name? Do you really agree with Juliet? Come on. Name is an important characteristic of any living or non-living thing in the world. Can you stand in front of Eiffel Tower and say, this is Statue of Liberty. No. Can you pour water in the glass and say, this is milk? No. Can you point to Area Director Toastmaster Manoj Pandey and say, his name is Marilyn Monroe? No, you cannot. But then, after coming to Bahrain, I realized that I was wrong and Juliet was right. Dear contest chair and fellow Toastmasters, good evening. As soon as I landed on this beautiful island, 9 out of 10 people who were obviously from God's own country called me Yashodharan, and the remaining one called me Yashwardhan. I got a shock of my life when someone called me Yashodha. Yashodha? Give me a break. I can buy Yashodharan. Yashwardhan is still okay. But Yashodha? Isn't it a girl's name? After that, so many people called me by so many different names. So friends, here I am, Yashodhan Arun Abhyankar, alias Yashodharan, alias Yashwardhan, alias Yashuda, alias Yash, alias Yasho. Whichever name you call me with, I'll be that same polite person enjoying the journey of Toastmastering, allies competent communication, allies pathways. As Juliet has rightly said, what's there in a name? That which we call a rose by any other name would smell as sweet. Back to you, contest chair.
Now 1 minute silence for the judges to mark the ballots.
Toastmaster Veronica.
Yeah.
Am I pronouncing your name correctly?
Yeah, you are.
Excellent. May I remind you to pin the timer, please?
Okay. Okay.
Excellent. So I assume you are already in your speaking position. Okay. So with a smile and thumbs up to start. Would you mind confirming that you are ready to start?
Yeah. Okay, I'm ready.
Okay, excellent. Good luck. Contest Master, all yours.
Thank you, Sergeant Chance. Toastmasters and judges. Our fifth contestant is Toastmaster Veronica, with speech title, A Girl Became a Woman. A Girl Became a Woman by Toastmaster Veronica.
It's wonderful how a 1 foot long ignorant baby has grown into a 5 feet long woman with vision. To the contest chair, distinguished judges, fellow Toastmasters, dear guests, a very good evening. Let me share to you my brief story upon growing up. When I was a little girl, I dreamed to become a famous beauty queen. At the age of 15, I joined beauty pageant and won 4th runner-up. I continued my dream to become a famous beauty queen and pursue that career. But unfortunately, I failed and I lose hope of my dream because I got pregnant at a very young age, at the age of 16. I was ignorant and I have nothing because I was totally dependent on my family that time. But still, I managed to be a full-time mother and at the same time a student. I don't know, but I became matured and responsible, and I did great to be a parent. I even finished my studies in college as well. As time passed by, I changed my dream from being just a famous beauty queen to be a successful woman for a better future of my son. Now, I'm a 25 years old, independent woman working in a prestigious company, a mother of an 8-year-old kid. Anyway, you may think where the father of my son is. Well, he is still alive, looking after our son. When we are in a long distance relationship, planning to get married at the age of 30. So I still have 5 years freedom from a strict husband. So I consider myself as a successful woman because true success is being resilient and achieving those failures we experienced from our past and simply be happy and contented. And that's my story, my short story, being an ignorant girl who became a woman with vision. Over to you, Contest Chair.
Now 1 minute silence for the judges to mark their ballots.
Toastmaster Rufus?
Yes. Good
How are
evening.
you doing today?
Fine,
Good
thank
evening to
you.
you. May I remind you to pin the timer, please?
Yeah, sure. I did not do that.
Sure.
Yes, done.
Excellent. So I assume you are in your speaking position. So just give me thumbs up with a smile that you're ready.
Yes, I think my net, there is an issue. No problem. I will leave it.
Good luck. Contest
Thank you.
Master, all yours.
Thank you, Sergeant Chams. Toastmasters and judges. Our last contestant is Toastmasters Rufus Pindo. Toastmaster Rufus Pindo.
Contest Master, fellow Toastmasters and guests. I have won. My friend has won. Most of them have more than one. So I'm not talking about husband or wife. I'm talking about life. That is a mobile. How many agree that this is the worst device one can have? No one, I am sure. But for me, it's a useless device. Useless because first 12 hours, my boss does not let me use. And the next 12 hours, my wife keeps checking. And when my wife keeps checking the mobile, I feel as if I am under the attack of coronavirus. I start breathing with difficulty, start sweating profusely, head starts spinning, and stomach starts growling. And as if that is not enough, when she starts questioning, mostly about my female friends, I start coughing. So I've named all my female friends as Toastmasters. Any questions or messages on call, I somehow inspire her and lead her to Toastmasters speech or contest. Sometimes I make use of this device by chatting with friends. The other day I was chatting and my friend asked, "How is the lockdown?" Funny question. So I replied, "Good, very good. I have started import-export business." Surprised, he asked, What business? Said, "I just import messages from one chat and export it to the other." Now this useless device gives me frequent headaches. So the other day I called my barber and asked, "Do you give massage? Head massage?" He said, "Yes, sir. Which oil?" Oil? Okay, what are the charges? Sir, almond oil 5 BD, mustard oil 3 BD, castor oil 2 BD, coconut oil 1 BD. Lockdown, no money. Asked, "Anything cheaper?" Said, "Yes, sir. One oil for free. Crude oil. Come anytime." Now, since last week, I have shut down my mobile device. And believe me, I am having the time of my life. No tension, no problem, no headache. I fully focus on 3 core things: cooking, washing, and cleaning. Back to you.
Now we'll have 2-minute silence for the judges to finalize their scores.
You can go ahead.
Judges, kindly monitor with the tally counters to the breakout room. Once it's ready, let me know.
Yeah, you can go ahead, I said.
Thank you, Chief Judge. Thank you, Chief Judge, judges, timers, tally counters, terms, moderators, contestants, and audience. Thank you for the cooperation. This concludes the humorous speech mock contest of 2019-2020. Our two master ceremonies.
Thank you, Toastmaster Sijilal, for conducting the humorous contest efficiently. Now, would I like to call upon our moderator, Toastmaster Kajitan, to handle the question and answer session.
Good evening, everyone. First of all, an amazing contest. First of all, let me shut down the live which is going on YouTube.